This is the Doctor continuing the Classified 44 playthrough on what looks very much like the true final mission. We gotta destroy some V-2 rockets. I don't even know if they were operational during this time period. I thought they were operational later. So a little odd, but whatever. Let's go pay for some stuff.
I can get a great many things at fair prices.
Suit trousers.
If they find British or Americans wearing French colors, they will call you a spy.
Okay, I need to know what... Again, this is kind of annoying. What are you wearing, Martineau? Legs. Something pretty useless. I can give you a better item there. Okay, better leggings. Also, I have 4 action points. You know, spot weakness might be just a thing. But, ooh, this one we're not. Oh, reset cooldowns of all allies each time an objective is completed. But there are basically no additional objective. Mad Minute though has uses. Oh, but then I want that damage. I want that damage. Let's get that rifle damage up. Then we must get more AP and expose. That could be clutch on the right turn. Well, let's buy the... Wait, what are you wearing again? As the main armor? You got a pretty good item. Okay. I want to buy some legs.
Browse
leg
at
armor.
your own pace.
Or helmet.
Unless you are followed, of course.
For Martineau.
Let us do business.
Okay. +4 accuracy. Sure, I'll take that.
Tailored for...
Oh, of course, the game crashes. Alright, I do not know why this game is like suddenly crashing like crazy.
British or Americans wearing French.
Okay, whatever, man. Ooh, shadow trousers. Sure.
Made to fit the ladies.
Okay, I just bought what I can. I'm gonna queue up this final mission. L&J, we don't need healing. If we have Johnson here, who needs healing? Johnson, I know you're a little injured, buddy. One last hurrah. One last hurrah. Okay, Belanger, you have 2 skill points left. I do quite like the armor piercing, because everything has 80 million armor now. And then let's get you just some Empire accuracy. Can't be that wrong. Let's customize your appearance. Right now you're wearing pretty crappy leggings. Let's give you a leggings with some action points. Excellent. Okay. Honestly, you could use a better pistol. Although you should almost never need to use your pistol. Okay, Johnson. You don't have anything to upgrade, I believe. You're good as is. Martineau does have quite a few things to upgrade. Or, I guess just one thing, the leggings. And Comba should have very few to upgrade as well. Just need to swap you to the really good SMG. Then give you a Python. Sure, why not? Martineau, what are you using for your sidearm? Let's use the Orlev. Johnson, you have a good sidearm, I believe. Okay, let's... Oh, Comba, you could use the guard dagger. Tremblay, you have a skill point, but none of that stuff matters. Okay, let's do this final mission. Let's get it on.
That rocket looks ready to launch. We have to move fast if we are to stop it.
Okay. Stop the V-2 launch. Disable the generator. This area is infested with Germans, I see. That would alert them. I don't want to deal with that. Is Comba can't get over either. We need eyes on that one. Okay, the sniper is gonna walk here. We should be quite safe hiding in this little bunker area. But I might want Belanger to do some shenanigans. We have to like trigger the ambush very quickly.
Nice move.
Disable the generator. I think we got enough time to do all that. Alright. Gonna increase the patrol speed. Those two snipers would be nice to kill. Along with the scout. Ooh. Okay. Well. What are you doing? You're just looking that way. We can hide behind the barrels easily enough. Ooh. Can I throw here? This, it says it's gonna distract. Yes. I could command you out of there, Belanger. Let's just... What? The game clearly says I can do the... Oh, no, it doesn't clearly say that. Never mind. Crap. Okay, Belanger, you just hide here. That was kind of a waste.
Oui?
Martin, no, you can kill from here. I want to move Comba into position.
Yes, finished.
So let's kill with Johnson. This one.
Finished.
These two scouts actually don't have that much armor and hit points.
Moving.
Let's Comba into position for some shenanigans. Yeah, I definitely want to kill this one of Belanger. This sniper is very annoying. Got a lot of armor too. Okay, and we're gonna activate very soon. Now I could move Johnson over here to get the best angles. Do quite like that. Comba could even sneak over because I can have
Can I help?
Martineau do the actual killing. I like that. We can get into position with Ollie. Okay, Martineau, why don't you get here? Let's get ready to mark an enemy or two. Let's mark the medic. I don't like that thing. Let's get this party started.
We have ambushed them! Attack!
Okay. I'm guessing there's an officer in there. That's usually how these things go.
Oui!
Oui?
If I can mark, that one's dead. So let's get a mark on.
At your service.
Alright. Belanger can kill this one guaranteed.
Ennemi tué.
You still have your action points?
Reloading.
You might overwatch. We'll see. That would be a kill.
Can I help?
Or to know. That would not be a kill. How do I get... Oh, okay. That's how I can... How do I disable the electric... Stop the V-2 launch? Is that a generator? I'm guessing that's a generator that I have to disable. Okay.
What do you want?
That's a good position for...
Oui!
En mouvement.
Oh, that's just a private.
Oh. Yeah? Move it!
Oui?
Or to know.
G'day.
Ooh, that's so dirty
need?
to Overwatch.
Oui? What's the plan?
Oh, I might as well hide here with Martineau. I can, however, command. Is this a good time to command?
What is it?
Hmm.
At your service. En mouvement.
Belanger, I feel like there's gonna be... Yeah, there's gonna be someone coming this way.
Vérifiez votre secteur.
Overwatch. If I command, I don't know what I accomplish. But I would like you, Martineau, not to be shot at for no reason. But back here is perfectly safe.
He is down!
Can I help?
You're aiming that a bit close.
Ooh, don't shoot Johnson.
Before they get off. Yeah?
Okay, let's overwatch this entire area. I feel like this is particularly dirty. You're fine, Komba. See? They can't even hit you. Oh, that's a kill, but I could have more shots. Well done, Belanger. Got that heavy. Nice. That one suppressed. This is a 90% kill, I gotta believe.
Bon voyage. En recharge.
Okay. I might overwatch again. We do have to get moving now, though.
Yes?
Maybe Komba could, like, kill that one and then command.
Yeah?
What's
G'day. Moving.
Johnson?
Flankiert.
Let's break this one.
He took that pill in the head.
Then get this dude in the bunker. Stunned.
What do you need? Moving.
Sie greifen meine Flanke an.
Are there even any more enemies? Maybe.
Can I help?
Where?
Again, I don't actually need a command.
On this map.
Meine Flanke ist offen.
Alright, shoot!
Enemy down.
What is it?
He's just standing in the open. You're fine.
Das.
Hmm.
En mouvement.
Just in case there's some more
Enemy
shenanigans.
position.
L&J, watch the flanks.
Denk an deine Ausbildung. Am Laden
That
am
sounds like there's no more shenanigans.
En mouvement. Compris.
Okay, disable the generator. Sabotage the V-2.
Yep.
I can cut the thing. That's a break.
He's pinned down. Flank him. What do you want?
Insufficient AP.
On this map. On this map.
En mouvement.
That's a kill. Oh!
Wurde getroffen.
I was so sure that was a kill.
Reloading.
Too close. Mind your fire.
Maybe we can pistol this one. Sure.
He's out, Ed.
Can I help? Moving.
Alright. Are there no more enemies? This is it? This is the final mission? Seriously?
On this map.
This is a little anticlimactic.
On this map. Yes.
Oh! Oh, okay, okay.
Almost empty.
Yeah, fair, fair. Where are the demolition charges? I gotcha.
Yes.
Okay, wow. This is a little more interesting.
En mouvement.
I don't see any more enemies.
En mouvement.
Let's just charge. Comba, let's
En mouvement.
get you on one of the explosive barrels. Johnson can plant one.
Charges set.
On this map.
Let's-
More Germans are coming. Be ready.
Okay, plant the charges. I know.
Low on ammo.
Moving.
Oui.
Allonge.
En mouvement.
Get yourself into position.
Yep.
Johnson, get yourself into
Moving.
position.
On this map.
Martineau, move it, move it. Okay, one turn.
What do you want?
I mean, if we can get Johnson to Overwatch,
Covering the area.
we'll be just fine.
Magazine is almost empty. Charger set.
Can I help?
My magazine is almost empty.
Okay, let's use
En mouvement.
Comba to plant the charges. Wait for demolition. How, oh! All of these things are gonna blow up in 3 turns.
Moving.
We gotta get out.
On this map. I am covering my sector.
Okay.
En mouvement.
Oh, reinforcements from 2 different directions. That's a lot.
Sani. Sie haben mich erwischt.
Oh, they're not running to the Overwatch. Good for them.
Yeah?
Okay, Johnson's gonna overwatch that sector. You can break, right? Yeah.
Hey, Gestapo!
Kill one. Ooh, we might command Johnson just to overwatch because of how strong it is.
I'm low on ammo.
I mean, Komba could go absolutely hero mode. I don't know that that's the right course of action.
Ich bin verletzt. Nein, Sunny!
Oh, that was a...
What do you need?
I didn't realize that was an officer.
My magazine is dry.
Martino, you have to command the Overwatch.
What's the plan?
Just have to. I didn't realize that one was an officer. Oh, surely Komba can stand in the open and take it, right?
I'll move more.
What is it?
Oh, that's bad.
I'll move more.
Oh well, Bellinger's going down. He'll be fine.
More Germans are coming. Get ready.
Yep, I had to overwatch this group because we desperately need to like crush them all. That's just like a no-brainer.
Reiß dich zusammen. Reiß dich
Oh, they're
zusammen.
gonna get the officer back. Yeah.
Danke dir.
We'll get Bellinger up. Or maybe it's actually kind of a good thing that he's down. Because there's the explosive radius I don't want to deal with. Okay. Let's begin by breaking. Good job, Johnson.
King hit.
That was indeed a king hit. Then you can just stand in the open again like an absolute maniac.
Empty. Moving.
Ich werde flankiert. Ein Muster. Oui?
I have a stun.
Yep. Move it. Sie greifen meine Flanke an.
Don't worry, we can get out of the way. I just have to move Komba to the side by one.
Meine Flanke ist offen.
Yeah.
They're pinned down. Flank them.
They're stunned. Okay. Excellent.
Yes.
I have a self-rally and a stunning shot on that. Ooh, well, I gotta believe, right?
Enemy down. Reloading.
Okay, enemies are either stunned or otherwise incapacitated.
Moving.
Ich werde flankiert.
Let's get this one.
Entendu. Ennemi tué.
Let's reload. Get ready for shenanigans.
Reloading.
Next turn. Then Martineau, why don't you stand in the one tile where there's no
Reloading.
explosions? You can use your pistol to pistol something.
Meine Flanke ist offen.
Sure, the medic.
Entendu. Shoot.
That didn't do anything? That's alright. Are we
London
not
is safe
evacing?
today. Have we done enough to stop the invasion?
Ah, Bellinger went down. That was just this is my silly mistake. I didn't know that thing was an officer. I thought he would kill and get his free AP. But this, again, for a final mission, this was shockingly easy. But I'll take that victory.
The cavalry arrives. Gary Cooper kisses Fay Ray. Or was it Mary Bryan? They ride off into the sunset. The end in big capitals. It's not the end, is it? It's never the end. Not for us, not for the French, certainly not for the Krauts. I watched the dog faces coming up the road, on the road to Paris and then Berlin. For a moment, I got to feel just swell. But I knew it was only a matter of time before they patched me up, and I followed. It's not the end, no. But the end is beginning.
Okay. I'm still on the campaign map somehow. D-Day. Yep, I've won all the missions. Decisive victory. The invasion exceeded expectations. Powerful resistance army launches major attacks that disrupt the Germans and leave much of Normandy undefended. Allies come ashore and are rapidly off the beaches. Caen and Cherbourg are rapidly taken with little damage. That didn't happen in real life. The breakout is underway with Germans retreating pell-mell, and Paris is likely to be liberated before the end of June. That is ambitious. Quite
We
the
met
alternate history.
paratroopers
But
outside the village.
at least somewhat
The
plausible.
captain in charge was from Kansas, and we shook hands and grinned at each other like idiots. We both knew something momentous had happened that day. The invasion had begun, and it was a great success. As the GIs and Tommies stormed the beaches of Normandy, a secret army appeared out of the shadows. This army of French patriots built roadblocks, placed bombs, and created distractions that kept German divisions tied up where they weren't supposed to be. It was more than enough to help the Allies get ashore and move inland, staking out a beachhead so deep it reached Caen on the first day, and Cherbourg by the second. The Germans, pinned down by air power and partisans, watched impotently as tanks began to offload and assemble in strength. While this was happening, the resistance had another war to fight. Collaborators, including milice and cops, were attacked across the country. There were bombings, assassinations, and firefights as Frenchmen fought Frenchmen. As ever, de Gaulle's Free French were at the heart of this fight. The collaborators, Vichyists and fascists, collapsed like a bad souffle. I hear Patton is ashore and is champing at the bit to race across France and roll over the Krauts. These are the happy days. De Gaulle already has his eye on Paris and will form a provisional government as soon as Patton's tanks can take him there. Though there's much work still to do, the liberation of France is inevitable. As the prophet said, "Is not this the task that I have chosen? To loose the bands of wickedness, to undo the heavy burdens, and to let the oppressed go free, and that ye break every yoke." Here, with the men and women of France, I keep the faith.
Okay. Oh, wow. There's a text for all the characters. Willard Cassidy. Following the liberation of Paris, Willard was assigned to create a new team of Dutch Jedburghs. In late 1944, they were parachuted into occupied Holland to support the offensive known as Operation Market Garden. However, the Dutch resistance was compromised and Willard barely escaped with his life. Willard was demobilized with the rank of major after the war's end, but returned as a reserve colonel in 1951 when the Korean War flared up. There he helped organize rescue services for downed pilots behind enemy lines. Demobilized again, Willard worked in the air charter business, organizing clandestine transportation for the CIA. Retiring in 1985, he died in a car accident in 1997. 16 missions. Tom King. After linking up with the Allied armies after the breakout from Normandy, Tom continued for a while to organize Free French partisans further south, in Vichy. In the latter part of 1944, he was involved in FFI efforts to capture Vichy police and Millie's collaborators and bring them to justice. Tom remained in the British Army after the war's end, serving in Palestine and Greece, before assignment as Free French liaison during the 1956 Suez Canal invasion. Disillusioned after the Suez Crisis, Tom left the army and settled in Rhodesia to work as a journalist in Salisbury. Concerned about rising violence, Tom returned to Britain before Zanu's 1980 election victory, settling down roots in Surrey. He passed away after a short illness in 1990. These are pretty believable biographies. Charles Bélanger. After the Normandy breakout, Charles would continue to fight until the liberation of Paris. Afterwards, he returned to Tours to help the tribunal process the trials of hundreds of collaborationists. He was able to prevent his father's arrest and trial on charges of being a German sympathizer. After the war, Charles returned to teaching. However, he was soon elected mayor of the commune of Mettray in municipal elections in 1947, under the banner of Rassemblement du People Français. In 1953, he stepped down from the mayoralty, can't pronounce that word, to become an inspector in the Ministry of Education, in which role he served until retirement in 1985. Plagued by wartime injuries, Charles would pass peacefully in 1995. Tremblay only did 9 missions, really? Following the liberation of Paris, Vincent was reassigned to a new Pathfinder force, tasked with securing landing grounds for airborne drops. He was to play an important part in Operation Varsity, the crossing of the Rhine, in March 1945, guiding glider troops of the 6th Airborne Division safely down while under fire. After the war, Vincent returned to Canada. He rejoined the Army in 1950 to fight with United Nations troops in Korea. In April 1951, his unit, 2nd Battalion, Princess Patricia's Canadian Light Infantry, was surrounded by Chinese in the Kapyong River Valley after their Australian and American support had fled. Running low on ammunition, Vincent led many aggressive patrols against the Chinese positions. On 24 April 1951, he failed to return from one such patrol. His body was never recovered. Alright, well, we have our first biography of someone who did not meet a peaceful end. I wonder if I do like a lot of missions with him, maybe this would be different? Because like maybe this depends on how much experience they got? Or it's just the same every time, I don't know. I have no idea. Henri Vittel. Following the invasion and breakout from Normandy, Henri joined one of the many gangs of American deserters operating behind Allied lines, looting supplies. Slipping through the nets of military police and gendarmerie, he spent the last months of the war in Italy trading arms to communist partisans. After the war, Henri relocated to Algiers to begin a new life in business. By 1956, he found himself supplying ammunition to Algerian nationalists while also acting as an informant to the DST, French intelligence service. Henri continued to walk this life until the French army, not realizing he was an intelligence asset, arrested him in 1957. His subsequent release uncovered his status as a double agent, prompting the FLN to send assassins. He was gunned down in the Kashbosh on 25 February 1957. Again, Henri didn't do that many missions. Maybe that's why he died early. Or it's just random. When Paris fell to the Allies, Ali was recalled to London. After a period of recuperation, he was transferred east and joined the Australian 21st Brigade before taking part in the 1945 invasion of Borneo. As a commando, he fought against the Japanese until resistance ceased at the end of July. At the war's end, Ali remained in the Australian Army, spending a brief time in Japan with the occupation forces. During the Korean War, he was based in Wagga Wagga, training soldiers of the Royal Australian Regiment. In 1956, he was deployed as a staff officer to Malaya, overseeing operations in Perak against the communist insurgents. Leaving the army in 1967 at the rank of major, he established a successful import business in Brisbane before retiring in the early 1980s. He passed away after a short illness in 1993. Good for you, Ollie. You had a good life there. You were so critical in those 3 final missions. Basically, it was all you. All Ollie. Anna? After the Gaul entered Paris in triumph, Anna soon found herself sidelined by the new regime. She found her leadership went unrecognized and did not fight again for the rest of the war. Disarmed by the provisional government, Anna was shuffled into secretarial work in the country's new judiciary. After the war, disgusted by the patriarchal turn of the new French regime, Anna joined one of France's many socialist clubs, eventually rising within the structure of the SFIO, speaking powerfully on issues of anti-colonialism. In the 1960s, she changed parties to join the François Mitterrand's FGDS as an organizer, where she stayed until the events of 1968 convinced her to leave politics. She then worked in management at a department store in Amiens until her retirement. She passed away peacefully in 2002. Oh, you only joined 6 missions, but you did very well, Anna, for yourself. You lived the longest of anyone, so that's something. Combat. Following the liberation of Paris, the Gaul ordered the demobilization of former African soldiers such as Moussa. Ordered to barracks in Castelnaudary, Moussa refused to go and spent the remainder of the war working with resistance cadre, cleansing the region around Nice of collaborators. After the war, Moussa was demobilized due to the racist blanchiment policies of the provisional government. With employment hard to find in Senegal, he re-enlisted in the army. Moussa joined the 24th Regiment and deployed to Indochina in 1948, assigned to a marching battalion. Captured during a Viet Minh raid on a checkpoint at Phu Tho, he was assigned hard labor by his captors, who were known for their harsh treatment of black prisoners. Moussa was not repatriated until after 1954, and his eventual fate is unknown. I would like to think Moussa survived. But maybe he why couldn't he have killed a bunch of the Nazis and stolen their gold and retired? That would have been a fitting end for Moussa. He was clear, no, Johnson was the best, but Moussa was the second best. And Moussa would have been the best if he had an LMG. Alright, credits? Credits. Okay, I don't know that I need to watch the credits for this game. I'll just skip these. Press hold to skip. And then back to the main menu. Alright, that was a victorious campaign. I think this was a $30 game or $35 or something like that. And I felt like I got my money's worth. Alright, I did like the early missions where it very much felt like Long War II. But as the game got on, it was just, I don't know, the formula wore a little thin after a little while. I really did enjoy the first 5 or 10 missions, but then it was all more or less the same thing. The enemies just had a lot more health and armor, so you had to compensate with your own high damage weapons, and it didn't play all that different than the very early game. It also got a lot of perks. Anything that gives lots of extra AP was just super good. I did like the morale system. I thought it was real good, but you can break it with the heavies at the end of the game. Just AoE and do absurd amounts of morale damage. And then you like one character, Ollie, could suppress like 5 dudes on one turn. Which, how do you lose, right? How do you not use that? But I do like the morale system. I think it could be really good if you had like somewhat more units. Like maybe instead of a XCOM like game, like a more of a tactical hex-based word game could be interesting. Or like I do like that morale system. I would like to see it in other games, and I might buy another game from the studio. We'll see, but I definitely don't feel compelled to play anymore. I'm satisfied with my one campaign. So thank you for watching.